Right, Crystal Palace will be hoping they only lose Gay in the market. But you know what? They're probably right now fearing bids for Eberechi Eze in the final weeks of the window. Right, well, let's address this from a Crystal Palace point of view first, Dan. If Gay gets sold, and it looks like he's the most likely because he's in the last year of his contract, can they sell Eze as well?
Well, the fans won't be happy, that's for sure. But the player himself, Eze wants to play Champions League football, wants to test himself against the best, probably deserves that shot now. If you look at the squad and he sees Palace selling their better players, as a top player, you'd want to go get out as well. And when you're getting linked with the clubs that he is, I think he'll want to go.
Well, the two clubs that he's been linked with mainly, the two North London clubs, Tottenham and Arsenal. There's arguments for joining both. If you were him, which would you choose? It's
a really difficult one. I mean, look, Arsenal, they're crying out for the left winger spot. I don't believe Eze is that natural left winger. I think he can obviously play there and cut in. But if you're going to sign Eze and put him on that left for the majority of the season, I don't think you're going to get the best out of him. And then, are you blocking pathways? Obviously, everyone's seen Max Dowman now come through. Ethan Nweri's there in those little half spaces, number 10 roles. So they've got a lot of players in there.
Could he not put pressure on Ødegaard?
Yeah, for sure. But you've got Nweri doing that. You've got Max Dowman, who I think is a terrific talent, and the whole world know about him now. He's ready to play, in my opinion. Whether that's every game, that's another conversation. But he's ready there to step in. I just think they might have too many number 10s, to be honest. So for me, obviously, James Maddison injured. Spurs, it looks a better option for me.
It looks like Tottenham need him more than, say, Arsenal do. But Arsenal have had the shortcomings of coming second the last 3 years, of trying to attack the Champions League to win the Champions League and go one step further than the semi-final that they went last year. Their come down last year was the lack of depth in their squad. Now, they've been very active in the transfer window. Eberechi Eze offers huge depth in the squad, versatility with that forward line, pressure on Ødegaard immediately without maybe waiting for these youngsters to develop. No, I agree with you, and I think that's Arsenal's point of view. They want to protect the pathway for these players, and I totally agree with you on Max Dowman. I was talking about him yesterday. I think he's just an incredible talent, but Eberechi Eze has the versatility to play on the left, play in the centre. Martin Ødegaard, there's a lot of reliance on him at Arsenal, and I think he needs to be put under a bit of pressure, maybe to see the best of him. But Eberechi Eze is
I do think it is about the here and now for Arsenal. So if he's a ready-made to go in that starting 11 and improve it, then yeah, you go out all out for him. If you're using him as a squad player, I may think twice.
They need someone to improve the 11, don't they?
And they did that with Gyökeres over Šeško. Šeško 22, maybe a little bit raw. Gyökeres 27, ready to go now. It feels like the here and now for Arsenal.